It's the holiday season, which means it is time for a recap. I wanted 2024 to be the year of traveling, and I traveled a lot. I have filmed YouTube videos in 5 countries, and I've also filmed in Morocco, but the video is coming a bit later because I was very busy with school, so that video will drop in 2025. But I want to give you guys a quick recap of the 4 countries that I've been to this year to film YouTube videos about reptiles and amphibians. 2024 started off in Spain, where we saw 23 species. First herp of the day, Podarcus vogeri. This is the biggest salamander I've ever seen in my life. This is Salamandra longirostris. And we have another new species. This is Tarantola mauritanica, and we have already seen him, but now we had finally had the opportunity to catch him. Yes. En dan vervolgens, nou, ik heb toch niet afgezweld. Maar ik heb hem erop staan.
Oh ja, nice.
Look what I just found, guys. I was about to give up. It is getting darker out here and I found this. It is a little praying mantis. I don't know exactly what species this is. I'll put it down in the video. But look at it. It is such an alien-like animal. I was hoping that I was going to find this, but I didn't think I was actually gonna, because I didn't think they were going to be under a rock. So I'm very happy I caught this one, and I will be shooting some photos of him right now. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh ja, ja.
Nice. This is the biggest toad I have ever seen. This is Bufospinosus, and it is as big as my head. Look at it, what a monster! Yeah, it was a good first trip and I was definitely hungry for more. The trip after Spain was France, where me and Sias went 48 hours to try to find as many species of reptiles and amphibians in France. Now, we had some targets which we really wanted to see, but they were pretty far apart and sometimes it was very hard to find them. But in the end, it was a really successful trip and I was super happy with the results. I have to be very careful with this guy and very cautious, but this is absolutely insane to me. So this is the first snake at the location. This is a very tiny Natrix helvetica. So this is reptile species number 3 of today, of this place actually already. This is Podarcus muralis.
Okay.
So this is probably from last year. And he's got me right on the top of my finger, as you can see. He's really chewing down and he let go. Thank you for that little kiss, and he does it again. Kijk dan, hij speelt dood. This is my 3rd big Natrix helvetica so far. Massive. Damn. Ja. Maar vuur was hier volgens mij nog niet gespot hoor. This is Hierophis viridiflavus. It's super amazing to find this beautiful snake in the wild, and we've wanted to see this one really bad. It's absolutely amazing. He is a very good size and he just looks beautiful. What an amazing way to end this trip here in France. And what a day it has been. Just a few days after I got back from France, I went to Crete with my girlfriend, which was supposed to be more of a holiday kind of trip. But of course, I couldn't help myself but to look for reptiles anyways, because there were so many new species that I haven't seen before, so I had to give it a shot. So this is the first herb of today. This is a adult Potarchus cretensis. Hij komt op ons af. After that, my biggest trip of 2024 arrived. We went to Indonesia to find as many reptiles and amphibians as I could possibly find. Now, I have been in Indonesia before on Lombok, but I've never really knew how to find reptiles and amphibians there and what species to look out for. So after doing a lot of research, I knew exactly how to find the animals and was prepared this time so I could begin. Beautiful, I hate that gezien. Oh, he's going to bite me. Oh, fucker. Ooh, that's a misser. You can see the pattern. He has these beautiful wings, and I'm being very gentle because. Toch wel?
You get a picture? One, two, three, four, five, six.
So those were the trips I have filmed this year, and me personally, I think they were really good. And I can definitely see that I've grown bigger over the time, and I've learned some editing skills which I am proud of, because my last videos were actually pretty decent if you ask me. Of course, I also went to Morocco to film some more, and if you follow me on Instagram at Mr. Geeks, you know that I've already been there and I have filmed a lot. But because of school, I didn't really have the time to edit too much, and it has to wait to 2025. But I promise you guys, I'm working as quick as I can to finish those videos, because I'm also very excited to see the results. I just love seeing the videos back of what we've done over there and what we have accomplished, because I can promise you guys, those videos are going to be epic. So those were the trips this year of trying to find reptiles and amphibians. And in total, I found 116 reptiles and amphibians this year, which is absolutely amazing, of course. And I am super excited about these results. I'm super happy with these results. and I think this is absolutely amazing. I saw some species which I've always wanted to see, like a wild reticulated python, and of course Trimereuterus insularis, which is an absolutely amazing species, and also some other amazing, like, cool looking animals. Of course in Morocco. Go check out the video when it comes live. Subscribe so you don't miss out on that video, because it's going to be amazing. But yeah, 116 animals, reptiles and amphibians this year. I think I've done pretty good so far. So yeah, done with the wild reptiles and amphibians. Let's talk about the animals I have this year. I'm starting off with my 125 liter tank. This tank has been absolute terror this year. It's full of algae, and for some reason I can't keep the algae away. So in 2025 I want to learn how to keep the algae from coming back over and over again. Other than that, I'm super happy with how the tank has grown in. If you haven't seen the video on how I scaped this tank, go check it out. But it has grown in absolutely amazing. I think the plants look really good. And of course the fish, I really like my fish choice. I absolutely love the bleeding heart tetras. These guys have such a personality. When feeding them, they act like piranhas, literally. Wait, I can show you guys. The enclosure down here is Brownie's enclosure, and I don't think I really want to change something on this enclosure next year. Maybe something with the background. Brownie is really enjoying his enclosure, and of course Brownie is my bearded dragon, which I hatched because it was one of the babies from my past two bearded dragons which I had. So to see him grow and do absolutely amazing in his enclosure is amazing, and I really enjoy seeing him every day. The enclosure above Brownie's enclosures is from Noodles, and Noodles is my girlfriend's ball python. I definitely want to change this enclosure in 2025 because of course you can see the background is white and flat and it just doesn't look good. I know I want to make something special of a background so that he's also able to climb around and use its background as a part of its enclosure, but for now I'll leave it be. And in 2025 I'm definitely going to start this project. And here is Noodles, and he has definitely grown a lot since we got him. I think he's about 1.5 years old now. He's also become very tame. I can do a lot. I can touch his face, I can pet him. He's not always in the mood for face touches, but yeah, you can do anything with him. It actually looks like he's going into blue, so I will put him back now. And here are the arachnids, and I just rescaped my tarantula's enclosure. This is Jacques. It's my Mexican red-kneed tarantula, Brachypelma hamorai. I want to do the same thing as I've done with this enclosure to the other enclosures. Now in the other enclosures are the other arachnids. This one right here is my girlfriend's scorpion. It is Heterometrus silenus, a Asian forest scorpion. And in this enclosure is my girlfriend's Brachypelma amelia. Of course I also still have my stick bugs, like this one right here. He's pretending to be a stick right now. Oh, there he goes. Of course I still have these guys. I've been keeping these stick bugs I think for about 3 years now, 2 years maybe. And I really enjoy these guys. They are something different, and it's really fun to show when people come here to check out the animals and show them this little guy. 9 out of 10 times they'll like it, because these guys are small and they do nothing. They can't bite you, they can't sting you, they can't hurt you. So these guys are a perfect insect for showing people and letting them see these beautiful animals and these weird animals in their cases. So yeah, these stick bugs are still amazing and also still doing fine. And of course my centerpiece at this point, the chameleon's enclosure. In this enclosure lives my wild chameleon Jamal, and he has become very big right now. I have him for about a year. I think at the start of 2024 I bought him, if I remember correctly. I'm still working on handling him. He isn't very handleable and I'm still working on it. He doesn't like being filmed or being touched. So yeah, of course I will be continuing to work with him. I will be trying to get him a bit tamer, of course. But yeah, it's just a personality. Who knows, maybe he'll stay like this and I'll probably never get to really hold him. Of course I can hold him whenever I show him a cricket. He loves crickets. It's his favorite food by far. Maybe he'll cool off and eventually I can let people who come here hold him too. But until then, he will be staying in his enclosure where he feels safe. Oh, typical Jamal. Jamal wasn't having it today. This enclosure is Ketchup's enclosure, and Ketchup is my girlfriend's crested gecko. And in this enclosure is my gecko. His name is Mayo, and they are doing amazing, just like the rest. Everyone is doing really good here. And Mayo actually had some issues when he was younger with shedding his tail, but I've seen that in recent sheds his tail has been healing and the sheds are way better than first. I don't know exactly what changed because I did try some new tactics by spraying down in his enclosure, making more moist, giving him some warm baths sometimes, which help with the shedding. But when he was younger it didn't help, and all of a sudden it started helping. So I am super glad that he finally is able to shed his tail properly. But yeah, I'm going to show them to you guys right now, and those were the last reptiles of the reptile room at this point. So here's Mayo. This is my crested gecko and I absolutely love his colors. He is very white, very light colored, with these beautiful black spots that you can see. You can see it really good now. So these are the spots I was talking about. Absolutely amazing. I really like those spots. In general, I like the crested geckos with the spots more than others. I love the contrast. This is what I meant with his tail. You see, he doesn't have a very good texture. That's because the sheds were very bad when he was younger. But it's starting to heal right now and it looks a lot better. So I'm super happy. And here is Ketchup, my girlfriend's crested gecko. You see, this one is a lot bigger, so yeah, he's been eating good. Now Ketchup here is not afraid of the camera at all, and he actually jumps a lot, and sometimes he likes to jump on the camera. So those were all the animals I own at this moment, and yeah, I'm super happy with all of them. I really enjoy their company and enjoy taking care of them. Yeah, it's just... You're not going to jump on my face, right? But like I said, I want to improve their enclosures. I also want to improve the enclosures of the crested geckos, because I have a really good idea of what I want to do with it. I'm not going to spoil anything yet. That's something for a later video. And that concludes the 2024 recap. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I've been getting a lot of support lately on my YouTube channel. I've reached over 300 subscribers. And on my Instagram I have reached up to 50,000 followers. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos, liking, commenting. I really appreciate it. And yeah, and I'll see you in 2025. Geeks, out.